HADAPT is an analytical database built on top of Hadoop, and it allows you to perform analysis on both structured and unstructured data. Hadoop is a technology that we leverage. It's not our own technology, it's one that we install on. You can kind of think of Hadoop as an operating system for this whole big data world that everyone's talking about.
In most cases, the people that we talk to or work with in an organization are either the team that runs the analytic infrastructure, or it might be like a chief marketing officer who's looking to take advantage of this burgeoning ecosystem of tools and technologies that they hear about for analysis on things like sentiment or social media, or all the data that's being generated by sensors and technologies outside the four walls of the business, and being able to take and harness all of that data, turn it into information by correlating that with things that happen within the four walls of the business to produce a better outcome for not only the company, but also for the customer.
Structured data is what's traditionally been stored in databases for the last 30 plus years. And that's, you can kind of think of it in layman's terms as the data that you would store in Excel, for example. Unstructured data different is that's more like the data that you'd put in Microsoft Word, for example. It's text, it's photos, it's news articles. It's data that does not have an obvious inherent structure to it that's predefined. So part of this whole big data revolution is this notion that now, for the first time really, in a meaningful way, we can now take advantage of that unstructured data as well. And everything we do is to try to enable you to ultimately do the analytics yourself.
We're enabling the customer to innovate. So we released a product that we called the HADAPT Development Kit. And what that was is an extensible framework where customers can write their own advanced analytic functions. What we believe is that we found something that is very unique in that we can apply to organizations that are both, Fortune 50 and Fortune 2000.
Certainly in the local community here, we're very involved in the Hack Reduce idea, and we'll allow people to use our software there, and that's one of the things that we've committed to do.
I've been at HADAPT for a little bit over 6 months. And the thing that I probably love the most about it is the interesting problems that we work on.
It's sexy now, right? Like being an engineer is like solving these real hard problems. I mean, there's this big spread in time about Obama using big data to basically capture the election, and that's something you can talk to your parents about, you can talk at a dinner party about. It's really exciting. It's you're not sitting in a corner feeding punch cards into a terminal.
Now it's a question of starting to scale that up. And starting to really grow the commercial side of the business as well. In addition to adding more and more features to the product that we're really excited about from a roadmap perspective.
For us, it's distilling down what customers really need to do and what they're trying to do.
Part of what makes working for a big data infrastructure company interesting is there's actual rocket science still involved here. This isn't building a website or a photo sharing app. This is like really some real computer science problems.